Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the right back position for FC Barcelona and really assess the situation that Barcelona is in. And I know that I have been really active when it comes to this position itself because we have yet to see what type of answers we are going to be having in this summer, like what's going to be our options for our right back position in the next season, because this season did tell Barcelona a lot. But before we go into this topic, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app, it is the best football app that you could find within the App Store. If you do want to find out what's currently going on with your favorite player, your favorite team, if you do want to see any tactical articles regarding any game that you were watching, the OneFootball app is going to have all of that information, all of those resources compact within that same app. If you do want to download the OneFootball app, you can so by scanning the QR code that you do see here on the screen. Just scan it with the camera that you do have on your phone, or if not, if you do not have a camera, you can also click the link that will be provided down below in the pinned comment or in the description box down below. It'll take you straight to the App Store. Then you can download it. Once you do have it downloaded, you can pick who you do want to follow regarding, again, a favorite player, a favorite team, and then you'll be set and done from there. But now let's get back into the video. And it told us one thing, that this position, the right back position, needs to be reinforced, and reinforced greatly, because if we speak about Dani Alves has not necessarily shown that he is a injury prone, that he gets injured every like 4 to 5 games. He's very smart on how he moves, how he contains his body. He knows his capabilities physically, but there are certain games that Barcelona are in where we do need a very pacey right back. It is greatly needed. Like for example, in that match against Real Madrid where Barcelona did win 4-0, that was the greatest example because Xavi Hernandez did prefer to use Ronald Araujo as the right back for Barcelona on that night. He did not want to use Dani Alves. And so look, this is great. Like to see that Araujo can take on that position and he performed well, that is great. That is a wonderful thing to see. But it takes time away from Araujo from truly playing as a center back 100%. We want this player to master the center back role, and the fact that this player has to take on another position on the right back position that is only taking minutes away from him, truly dedicating himself to be one of the best center backs in the world. We must take advantage of Araujo's ceiling. And so going back to Dani Alves, we have seen his game and we have seen enough to see that this is a player that second thinks some decisions on the field, and it does lead towards mistakes, and it could have led towards Barcelona conceding a goal. His execution process is not as fast as it used to be. And look, like I've always said, and I'm going to continue to say this is all very normal for a player his age. But in the end, Barcelona do want to go places. Barcelona do want to get the best result possible, and we want to be very competitive. Having Dani Alves as a player, as a option that takes on about 60% of the minutes of the season is not the most ideal. And this is where I also do want to introduce Sergino Dest, because the reason why Dani Alves has been playing a lot lately, it is because of Sergino Dest and his absence. He has not been the most reliant player for FC Barcelona in this season because of his fitness. You look at the amount of injuries he has encountered through this season. He has missed a total of, I believe, 12 games, and he has encountered 5 physical problems. And it really does make you wonder, like, when is all of this going to stop for Sergino Dest? When are we going to get that Sergino Dest where he is 100% fit 99% of the time? And you know what's the worst thing from all of this is that, yes, we really do need another right back within the next season, because in that next season is going to be very special, but in a very different way. For example, assuming that Barcelona do actually go into the Champions League, and assuming that we do make it into the top 4, we're going to be playing the Champions League, La Liga games, the Copa del Rey games, the Super Cup games, and we're also going to be having the World Cup games in the middle of all of these competitions. And so yes, of course, it is mandatory, my friends, for Barcelona to find another right back. If we can have Dani Alves, Sergino Dest, and another right back, that would be great. It is mandatory. It is almost as mandatory as Barcelona finding a world-class striker for the next season. Now, this is going to come with some challenges, of course, because there is scarcity in the right back position within the world of football. There's very little resources. Like, yes, out there in the world of football, we have Kyle Walker, we have Trent, we have Hakimi, we have Trippier, but we do tend to find ourselves in the world of football that there are very little great world-class right backs that are available. Even Dani Alves did point this out a few days ago, and he was saying on how you can barely find any great right backs in the world of football in today's times. Back then, about 10-15 years ago, it used to be much different. There was always many great right backs available that Barcelona could grab, or Real Madrid could grab, or Atletico Madrid could grab, or City or Liverpool could grab. And I really do believe that Dani Alves was really sending a message within this interview, and he was telling the board, look, if you're going to be looking for a right back, look well, scout well, make sure that right back is someone someone that you can count on, someone that wants to succeed in Barcelona, because it's very hard to find one in today's times. So the right backs that have been the most talked about as of late, it has been revolving around two different right backs, Azpilicueta and Mazraoui. When it comes to Mazraoui, we know that this player is young. He has the potential to become very great. He does want to take the next step within his career, which is to either go to Bayern Munich or FC Barcelona. And so it does say here, according to Luis Rojo, Barcelona has already started to give up on Mazraoui, as Bayern are pushing hard for him, and Barcelona will not enter into any bidding war. Barcelona had made an offer in line with Kessie and Christensen and will not go outside their parameters. And so this is basically explaining that Barcelona are not going to be entering any bidding war with Bayern Munich, and this is going for all players. It is not just Mazraoui. Barcelona are having the exact same attitude with Erling Haaland. If City and Bayern, or let's say Liverpool or Man City, all go in there and say we're going to be entering a bidding war to go for Erling Haaland, Barcelona is going to be stepping away. Barcelona is just going to be saying, look, this is all we have to offer you. If you really want to come here, look at our sporting project, because that is the best thing that we do have within this club. And the fact that Mazraoui is having second guesses, right? The fact that he is leaning towards Bayern Munich because of that big contract, then at the end of the day, Barcelona as a club are going to be looking at that and saying, if you have second thoughts to come to our club, if the sporting project is not enough, then you cannot come to this club. We need you to be 100% committed and know that you want to succeed within this club. Kessie has shown that type of commitment. Christensen has also shown that type of commitment. Memphis Depay has also shown that type of commitment, and there are many more out there. We cannot be so hell-bent on someone like Mazraoui, and especially when you know that he is starting to become very interested in a team like Bayern Munich. So yes, he is a great player, a player with massive potential, but there is no point on bringing someone like him if he does not want to represent Barcelona fully. And then when it comes to Azpilicueta, it does say here, according to the exact same reporter, now that Azpilicueta has played more than 30 games with Chelsea, Azpilicueta's contract is automatically renewed with Chelsea. Barcelona will start negotiations with the club's new owners, but nothing can be guaranteed. The personal terms has been already agreed, and that is no problem. So of course, when it comes to Azpilicueta, it's a much different conversation. There is no problems with this player. I have no problem with bringing Azpilicueta in this coming summer. He is a leader. He has agreed with Barcelona. He is willing to have a contract where it does fit Barcelona's capacity. And now that Azpilicueta's contract with Chelsea has been renewed, I'm really curious to know what that fee is going to be and what Chelsea are going to be asking for, because his contract now ends in the summer of 2023. If Chelsea ask around 5 to 8 million euros for this player, I would have no problem, because this is a versatile player, someone who can play as a center back, as a right wing back, as a right back, and for someone who is 32 years old, his level is great. He is someone that can still give another great 2 to 3 years in Barcelona if he were to come in this summer. And then having Sergino Dest, Dani Alves, Azpilicueta as our options, I would give 60% of the minutes towards Sergino Dest, 20% for Dani Alves, and then another 20% for Azpilicueta. That will be a great situation for Barcelona to be in. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.